What is up, everybody on the YouTube scene? I know I haven't been streaming a lot, but I did promise that I was gonna upload another video for you guys today. Basically, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna just be going through my classes. I've been getting a lot of requests on my stream to make some class setup videos, and I told them that I will. So here it is. So my first class is an MTAR, obviously with foregrip and muzzle brake. Basically, if I need to get around the map easy, if I'm using Octane and I want to rush, I can either use this class or I would probably make an NCAR class. Here's my NCAR class right here. I don't have the running thing on though, but this is primarily for just going across the map as fast as possible. Now if I do get picked off, if they do start running nades, I have my nade blast shield on. Basically what that being said is, if I'm trying to get on to defuse or something like that, this is basically my, like, if I was primarily going to defuse or guard my teammate so I can cover him while he's planning B, so if they do nade him or if they throw any nades, I can basically give him more of a covering fire than somebody that don't have blast shield on. This is my nade flash class. Depending on if they're bringing nades and stuns and stuff like that, then I'll pull out this class. This is primarily a domination class. I don't know why I have this class on here, but this is usually a domination class. You see I don't have any running abilities on my classes. My specialist is 4-7, and that's it. So if I put this on here, I get my bonus at 12 kills. And usually if you're playing competitive, as in like you're playing Strike Zone Dom or something in competitive or the esports, or you're playing an attorney, you're probably not going to get 12 kills. So I like to keep it as low as possible. So I have mine at 9, which usually is more of able to get, other than not being able to get. Now this class is basically my Octane B push. Basically if I'm wanting to go into top motel, I know that they're all running now ARs and one sniping. I will throw on this class. I have my incog on and I have a smoke. Basically the same thing with my specialist. I don't want my specialist to go to 12. I want it to stay at 9 so I can get it as quickly as possible. My AR, this is the only AR that I use on this, on my S&Ds. Or no, there's another one. But basically, this is watching B cross, A cross. It's basically a mobile class, depending on where my teammates need me. You see I don't need steady aim on the ARs because the ARs are overpowered as is. But I do have tac mask, depending on if they stun a lot, etc. I should really switch out agility for ready up, but I don't know. I just like the class. I've been using it ever since I started playing Call of Duty, and I really adapted to the way that the class is set up. This is an AR with the stun grenade with blast shield. Again, they're using a lot of nades. I'll pull out this class, or they're not using incog. I'll go ahead and pull out this class because I do have the thermal sight on there. I don't have any specialists on this class just because usually I just whip out this class for a round or two. I really don't even like use this in Dom or Blitz or anything because usually I'm the SMG Slayer, so I'll run around getting kills. So I really don't need any specialist bonus on this one. This class, the only reason why I have specialist on it is because this is more of the class that I bring out and then bring this class out and then go back to this class. So it's kind of like a switch, but it definitely gets the job done. For this, like I said again, I don't know why I have this class on, but this is more of like a protection class for search and destroy. I have incog and I have a trophy if they're throwing nades a lot. But yeah, that's primarily the reason why I have that on. If if I'm being like the protection, just like my where's it at? If I'm doing this class, I can watch over bomb, but I have an AR out, so it'd be like more of a trust issue than anything, because I have a AR instead of an SMG. This class is really not used, but I do have a sniper on just in case like we're playing dubs or something and they're crossing pretty quickly. And then obviously you have to have your MTAR. But the reason why I don't have strike package on again is because, like I said before, I don't usually stick with this class the whole game. Usually it's like a switch class once again. And then this one was just an add-on, so I don't have an empty one. I usually don't use this class unless there's more than one person crossing or I'm watching B cross. Moving on to the dime classes. So this one is basically if capping B, like on every map they're gonna be throwing stuns and grenades, depending on what your teammate runs. I mean, I basically made my classes around my teammates. So one of my teammates, I have a blast shield, and then one of my teammates, I have a trophy. And primarily what I do on this class is I just run it with the strike zone, possibly freight, and this is a strike zone class. This is not anything else. It could be a sovereign and a freight, depending on how well you are with an SMG. But once again, I don't put that many the extra perks because it's really difficult to get it in competitive. Once again, I don't have any strike packages on this. Another mobile ability class with the vector though. So I have a vector with red dot and muzzle brake. Now this class is for me to hop on B flag. Like I said, depending on what my teammates run, I'll run a trophy and extra tactical, so I have two trophies. It's just all what your teammates run, because if they're running trophies too, there's no reason to have 4 trophies on B-Dom. There's no reason to have that. They're not going to be throwing that many grenades unless their whole team has extra nades and extra tacticals. There's no way that they're going to have that many tacticals. But once again, this is another MTAR class with 4 grip muzzle brake. Not on this class. I do have blast shield and I do run specialist. This is usually the class that I run through mostly all the DOMs. Depending on if it's Octane, I probably won't run it, but every other DOM, this is my primary class that I go with. Depending on if I need an AR class, and then I bring out this class or this class, and we'll get to this class later. Basically, if they're hopping on B-Dom and they don't have flak jacket, or I'm thinking of Black Ops 2, if they don't have blast shield or they don't set up trophies, then I have an easy nade access class. Now I don't rock incog on this class because not many people run thermal Remingtons on search and destroy. But depending on what they use, I mean, all my classes are basically depending on what they're doing. I have classes for this just brings back to the point of me bringing my S&D class. This is basically like my S&D class, but the only thing that changes is I do put a strike package on. So I mean, this class right here is primarily to either stop people from rotating or just hop flags, because if I get on a big streak, I'm gonna have my attack resist and my blast shield. So I mean, this is just a run around class, just like an SMG, but it's with an AR, and I put quick draw on. These are really not used. I use this in free for all when we go warm up, and I use this in free for all. There's nothing really there for. For blitz classes, I just have Russian classes. I don't camp back. So you're basically gonna see this same class setup. I mean, it's just a standard running around class, and then I have that. And then if they're throwing stuns and nades and stuff, then I'll pull out this class with tac resist. And then I have the vector with muzzle brake red dot, and once again, it's a running around class. AR, now if I'm playing AR, this is the class that I would use. just because I have marathon and I can get around the map a lot quicker than most ARs, because most ARs don't run marathon. But if you're gonna, I would only use this class on Warhawk, Blitz. These are all Blitz classes, by the way. Warhawk, and that's pretty much Warhawk and Octane. That would be the two maps that I use this class on. Just because I can either sit top broken, top pawn, or I can sit back red or back white. It just depends on if they're getting a lot of caps, then I'll sit back and camp for a little bit. But if we're playing like extraordinarily good and we really don't need anybody defending the flag, then I'll rush up with either this class or this class, just depending on how I feel and how I want to play. The Bison, like I said, I don't know why the Bison's on, because not many people use the Bison anymore. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't have any other classes besides my dubs. My dubs classes is basically, like I said, if you find a good dubs partner and you find a good team, then you would make classes around your team, and that's basically what all my classes are. My classes are made around my team. I don't have any classes that they probably don't either. But I mean, it's basically wrapped around everybody in the stream. Or not in the stream, but in all my team. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys leave a comment and hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you guys subscribe for more content. Sorry about the late video. I haven't been streaming, and I should be streaming tomorrow around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll see you later. See ya.